Hey, my name is Jumail Ahmed, and today we're going to discuss about new drug development process. So, new drug development process is very crucial and important in clinical research. So, the development of new drug is time-consuming and very expensive process. During last 50 years, hundreds of new drugs have been introduced, and in these, less than only 1% of compounds that go into the test eventually and become licensed medicines. So, to bring new drug into the market required good understanding of drug development process. 5,000 to 10,000 compounds yield only one new drug get into the market. And overall time required for this successful result, it may take 10 to 12 years. And the steps in new drug developments are basic research, new drug discovery, screening, preclinical studies, formulation of development, IND application, clinical studies, and official license or regulation of marketing. So, first of all, we're going to see what is the basic research. Basic research play a vital role during the drug discovery stage as it helps set up a solid foundation to subsequent studies. So governing entire process from potential drug target discovery to clinical trial is a basic research. The basic research is start by studying normal and abnormal body functions. You should investigate each compound of the disease, look up information obtained in previous research and publications, find out which stage we can stop the disease progression or development, search for target drug, isolate the index compound, perform animal testing to obtain the safety data and approval to test in human. And we should do investigate the disease. Investigate disease means investigate each compound of the disease. What is the symptoms? What is the cause? What is the target organ? And what is the biochemical pathways? So, understanding of human disease at molecular level is needed to guide drug discovery efforts. Such understanding may lead to new ideas of novel drug targets and how to interfere in the disease process in the human body. Then we are going to discuss about new drug discovery. In this, there are several steps. First of all, we have to discuss about the target identification. Drugs usually act on either cellular or genetic chemical within our body, known as target, and believed to be associated with the disease. The drug candidates are tested for their interaction with drug target. Up to 5,000 to 10,000 molecules for each potential drug candidate subject to screening process. Once scientists confirm the interaction with the drug target, they typically validate that target by checking activity against the disease condition for which the drug is being developed. And next step is lead identification. Lead compound or substance is the one that believed to have potential to treat disease. Laboratory scientists compare known substance with new compound to determine the likelihoods of success. So the leads are sometimes developed as collections or libraries that possess property needed in new drug. Testing is then done on each of these molecules to confirm its effect on drug target. Next step is lead optimization. Compares properties of various lead compounds and provide information to help pharmaceutical and biotechnological companies to select the compound which greatest potential to be developed into safe and effective medicine. The studies are conducted in living organisms, in vivo and in cells in a test tube, in vitro, to compare various lead compounds, their metabolism, etc. And then characteristics of ideal drug candidate. What are the characteristics of ideal drug candidate means? It should have high potency, high selectivity, good oral bioavailability, and then low or no interaction with CYP450 enzyme. It should be the CYP450 enzyme majorly present in liver. Its activity is detoxification. So the drug should be low interaction with the CYP450 so that I'm saying the bioavailability should be higher, and less or minimal adverse effect, and good therapeutic index. And the next step was pharmacological screening. It is used to detect the pharmacological activities of new drug whose pharmacological activities are known. The chief purpose is to demonstrate whether these new drugs are worthy of further attention or not. So, the pharmacology screening of candidate molecules is done in isolated organ system and in all animal experiment in vivo affect the potential drug candidate on different system can be studied. And next, the preclinical studies. In preclinical studies, there are pharmacological studies carried out and toxicity studies and preclinical safety and toxicity studies and testings and goals. The goals of the preclinical studies should be identifying safe drug, identifying potential of human toxicity, then the formulation of development. In formulation development, the dosage form can be capsule or tablet or injection and anything else. The drug should be bioequivalence, bioavailability, and ease of use. And next, IND application, investigation of new drug. In IND application must contain the information in three broad areas: animal pharmacology and toxicology studies, then preclinical data to permit an assessment as to whether the product is reasonably safe for initial testing in human, also included, or any previous experience with new drug in human. So, the IND application results successful preclinical development program. IND is a vehicle through which the sponsors advance to next stage of drug development clinical trials. IND not an application for marketing approval. The clinical studies. A new drug which is expected to have some advantage over existing ones. After the preclinical testing in vitro, short-term or long-term animal testing for safety and efficacy and toxicity, after due regulatories and ethics committee permission, is subject to study in human as per the regulatory requirements. The new drug clinical trial should be gone through the phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and finally phase 3 and finally phase 4 with FDA review. And NDA application. New drug NDA application is new drug application is the vehicle through which drug sponsor formally purpose that the FDA approve a new pharmaceutical for sale and marketing in the US. I am saying an example in the US. The data gathered during the animal studies and human clinical trials of the IND, that is investigational new drug, become part of the NDA. So these are the examples of application to market a new drug. Such application documents safety and efficacy of IND and contain all the information collected during drug development process. Obtaining the approval to market a new drug frequently takes between 6 months to 12 long years. So, in this video, I discuss about the introduction to the new drug development process. In going through videos, we can discuss about the various approaches of drug discoveries, pharmacological, and toxicological, and detailed about IND application, drug characterization, and dosage form, and then we can discuss about clinical development of drugs. So if you like this video, please subscribe and learn new things.